everyone, Amber Dragon here, just wanting to check in. Today I wanted to talk about motivation. I wanted to talk about the fact that, I'll just start right out. I don't watch TV. I have Netflix, that's about it. But my family all watches TV. So when I go over to their house, every now and then I don't mind catching a show, something a little current. And what I'll do is I'll watch it and I'll see the commercials that come through. And they have like one of those DVRs that you can record your shows and fast forward through the commercials. But every now and then I just watch the commercials just to see kind of what's out there, keep myself abreast of everything. And something I definitely noticed is that within 1 half-hour show, which you're only getting about 15 minutes of actual show, the rest of it is commercials. Every 5 minutes you'll have a 3-minute commercial. At least 3 minutes of commercials, if not 5. And something I've noticed within those commercials is that the whole time they're telling you you're fat, you're out of shape, you have some sort of disease that you need to go get a medication for, and you need to go eat. Why aren't you eating out? Which is counteracting the fact that they're saying you need to lose weight, the 5-minute abs, the get fit in 2 weeks or less. And I mean, you don't just see it on TV, you hear it on the radio. When people are like, oh, I used to hate myself, and now I love myself because XYZ, this product, this pill, this magic bottle, this genie in a bottle over here. And you see it when you're at the store. You're waiting to check out. You're reading the periodicals, the newspapers, the magazines, just to kind of kill the time. And look at the headlines. Lose 30 pounds in 2 weeks. Lose 50 pounds in 2 days. See how this model got her awesome butt. I mean, it's ridiculous. And it's thrown in your face. At least us in America, it's thrown in our face day after day after day, in and out. And you see it everywhere. Drive down the road, look at the billboards. Half of them are saying you need to eat somewhere. Half of them, the other half, are saying that you need to go somewhere to lose weight or to lose fat or whatever the latest trend is. Whether it's fat loss, weight loss, it don't matter. There is a trend somewhere saying you should not be comfortable with yourself. And to that, I say, no. You should be comfortable with yourself. If you're not comfortable with yourself, how can you expect other people to be comfortable with you? And I know you hear that all the time, and it took me a very long time to learn to appreciate myself. I'm never going to be the thinnest girl in the world, and I'm okay with that. But at the same time, I care enough about myself to try to take care of myself, and you should do the same. Make sure you're feeding yourself. I read one time that you should treat yourself like you would treat a 5-year-old. Give yourself whole foods. Give yourself nutritious foods. You wouldn't go give a 5-year-old pop all day long, popping candy, because you know that they would gain weight, they would feel unhealthy, they would get sick. Same thing goes for you. Now, I'm not saying once in a blue moon you can't go have a soda or go have some candy. You can indulge, but in moderation. And that's the biggest thing that us as Americans do not understand is moderation. Don't buy into the 5-minute abs. Don't buy into the you have to lose weight now. Don't buy into the hate yourself because that's what society tells you. I mean, a coworker of mine brought up the other day that she was looking at a friend's Facebook post. And if you don't have Facebook, you still know what's on Facebook because everybody talks about it. It's the latest thing right now. She posted a picture of herself stating that she was so happy of herself because she had reached a goal. It was a small goal. I don't remember if it was I fit into my pants better or a weight loss goal. I do not remember that. But it was a fitness goal of some sort where she was proud of herself, so she put herself on social media saying, I'm proud of myself. I'm happy for myself. And my coworker had brought up that all the comments on her post were negative. They were, oh, you're so conceited. Oh, how dare you care about yourself so much. Oh my gosh, you think you're so thin, blah, blah, blah. Oh, you're not thin at all. They were negative. And another quote that I've read recently, and I think is a very good one, is, have you ever met a hater doing better than you? And neither have I. In our life, we need to start stepping up and being each other's motivation, being each other's cheerleaders. A while back, I went through my social media profiles and I deleted everybody that's negative. Or unfollowed them if I didn't want to delete them, if I still wanted to communicate with them. You can unfollow them or delete them or take them off or whatever. And if they ask why, I'm one of those people that I'm extremely blunt and honest with people. So they ask me, I'm like, well, you're just too negative, and I was revamping my life to be more positive. And then what you start to notice is that the more you get online, the more you do this, the more you're seeing, you start looking at things a little more positively. Look at the happy side of things. You know what? Yeah, it's raining today. I got caught in the rain. My hair got wet. At least it's not snowing. I could be broke down somewhere in the rain. Or it could be a blessing in disguise. Any of that type of stuff. I mean, whether you believe in that stuff or not, doesn't matter. The fact of the matter is, start to look at the positive side of things. You got to be each other's motivation. Somebody posts on my social media, they go, hey, set a new PR, which is short for a personal record or a personal rep record. I set a new PR today. And my first response is, awesome, great job, way to go, keep it up. Instead of, oh my gosh, look at you, you're so conceited. Who cares? They're happy for something that they worked to achieve, and they achieved it. And yes, they may be above me, and I'm okay with that, because you know what? You should not be competing with anybody but yourself. Only compete with yourself. You are your own competition. And not just yourself, compete with who you were yesterday. Compete to be a better person tomorrow. And then you will never fail. And every little thing you do is changing yourself in a positive way in more ways than you can even imagine. You pass up some sweets at work. You pass up a donut. Congratulate yourself with that. Try not to reward yourself with food, per se. Try to make your reward something else. Buy a new pair of shoes. Buy a new water bottle. That's my big reward for myself. Ooh, I went to the gym for every, 3 days a week for the last month. I'm going to go buy a new water bottle and use it at the gym. Or, buy the lotion you've been wanting. Or, in, some situations, buy that magazine you've been oogling over but you haven't quite wanted to buy. Only as a reward for going, to reward yourself. Make the gym a positive experience. Make fitness a positive experience. Make health a positive experience. Don't punish yourself. Nobody wants to intentionally punish themselves. Everybody likes rewards. Reward yourself with positive enforcement. Start watching your life change. Start uplifting other people and notice how people start to gravitate towards you. Instead of saying, oh, the people are like, oh, my life is so terrible. Oh, this is horrible. Yo, what else could go wrong? Don't even comment on those. Don't like them. Don't get it on Facebook. They have those different reactions. Don't react to it at all. Just ignore it and move on. Scroll past. Don't put into that attention-seeking, negative pessimism. Don't give into it. What you need to do is you need to scroll forward, keep going, and you know what? That's okay. You're having a bad day. I get it. And post something positive, because people gravitate towards that. Post something happy, whether it's something happy that's happening in your life, or post on somebody else's happy post. Hey, today I woke up without an alarm. Way to go. Good job. That's awesome. I wish I could do that. Maybe I'll start trying to do that, or something small like that. You need to encourage each other. We need to start the change within ourselves, within our own society, because it's so easy to find the negative. It's so hard to find the positive. And when you do start to find the positive, start paying it forward, start pushing forward, and notice the life change. Motivation doesn't last. Motivation is a lot like bathing. It don't last. We recommend it every day. We recommend you try it every day. It's good for you. It's good for other people. Once you start motivating, you are your biggest critic. You are your biggest enemy, but you can also be your best friend. Look at yourself in the mirror. Here's something that I tell a lot of people to do when they're trying to improve themselves and make themselves a happier person or a more positive person, or trying to improve their body image. Something that I did to myself a long time, and it worked for me, and it's worked for several people. I've told them to do it. I said, and here's a challenge, and this is challenging to a lot of people, and I challenge you now. I challenge you. Stand in front of the mirror, at least for 5 minutes, every day, for the next 2 weeks, straight. Do not miss a day. 7 days a week, 5 minutes. You can spare that. First thing in the morning, right before you go to bed. And what you're going to do is you're going to look at yourself, and you are going to intentionally find 3 things a day that you like about yourself. What do I like about myself today? That's hard. It's a challenge. Now, try not to fall in the same 3 things every day. If you can, find more things. What you're doing is you're teaching yourself to like more things, to look for positive things. Watch, after these 2 weeks, watch your mindset change. I challenge you, do this. Stand in front of the mirror and go, you know what? I like how my arms look today. You know what? My hair is falling perfect today. I like it. You know what? I like my smile. Or if it's something else, I like the way my eyes look. Don't look at the negative. Ignore that. Ignore your own negative thoughts that have been programmed into your mind by society and replace them with positive thoughts. 3 things you like about yourself. I like that today I stood in front of the mirror and said something I liked about myself. That felt good. It's not hard. I like, and it doesn't have to be physical. It can be mental. It can be something you did. I like that I made someone smile today. I like that I showed up to work on time. It's the same as the idea, if you've ever heard of a gratification journal, it's the same idea, but you're not writing it down. Stand in front of the mirror. Find 3 things you like about yourself. Say them out loud to your reflection. It's a challenge. A lot of people can't do it, but once you start doing it, start watching your life change. I'll check in with you guys later.